Hello everybody, it's me Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with a review and rant of Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. This was released on February 2nd of 2024. I'm playing on the PS5, and we all know the developers of this is Rocksteady, and I think the publishers are Warner Brothers. Who the hell cares about that? But, first of all, let me say certain aspects about this game that I actually do kind of like. First of all, it actually, at least my experience with playing it, it plays great when you have it connected. This is a live service game, which is one of the main reasons why people hate it. And also, it kind of does a disservice to the Justice League in the way that they're killed. I'll get into details on that in a minute. But the only thing I really have to say right from the start is this requires you to be online at all times to play it, even if you choose not to play the multiplayer part. You can play it in solo mode, and the AI will control your other characters. That's great, but there's no offline mode. If they go and add a patch to add that in at a later date, that would actually make a game a smidge better. Not by much, though. Now, everybody already knows about this. You are one of the 4 members of the Suicide Squad. King Shark, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, or Harley Quinn, as you're sent by Amanda Waller out into Metropolis to take down and kill the Justice League that pretty much have been brainwashed by Brainiac. Now, along the way, you also get to meet up with a good amount of other characters to actually help you through the game. A lot of people actually ask, how does this actually work? How do you actually kill the Justice League? Because we all know most of them, like Superman's insanely powerful, Batman has got all his gadgets. Well, you meet with other characters that actually supply you with technology that you use to actually be able to defeat the Justice League members. Good example is you get like a special kind of kryptonite that you can use against Superman, making it to where you can kill him. Now, the only thing I will actually say is if this was a different game, I probably would not have disliked it as much as I did. And it plays actually pretty decent as a looter shooter. So if this was like basically reskinned with something else and not involving the Suicide Squad and the Justice League, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. Yes, it's very, very repetitive. It basically only has like 5 different missions that you do. One of them is a really annoying escort mission, and honestly, they keep bragging that this is from the creators of the Arkham series, when technically it really isn't. Most of the original people that made the original trilogy in Rocksteady, I think, already left. I know the owners left, so it's kind of a different group of people that really did make this, and it's a shame that it ended up like this. Really, it really is a major shame, because I will have to say the aspect of some of the story, the voice acting, that is superb. I like the story and the voice acting. Some of the jokes are pretty funny, others fall flat, but I think the main downfall to this has to be the fact that this just sucks. This game was delayed for a reason, okay? It's not that long. It's only about maybe 10 to 15 hours long, max, and the end game is garbage. And I know they plan to add more end game in the future, but I just can't see myself going back to this because, honestly, you just go around these areas, these huge open areas, and while I love the way the Metropolis looks, it's so archaically annoying that you can get so easily lost, and the enemies, the verticality of everything, the enemies, he's just going around shooting purple cum drops, purple monsters, everything's purple enemies. This is stupid purple enemies. You just go around, and you know what, the one thing I have to say, I love, okay, you have Harley Quinn, right? She's got her baseball bat, yeah, but she shoots guns. You got Captain Boomerang, right? He uses boomerang. Not so much, no, he uses guns. You got King Shark. Guess what King Shark does? Use guns. Guess what Deadshot uses? Guess what he uses? He uses cans of Miracle Whip. No, he uses guns too. And since this is a looter shooter, which is the farthest way, why in the hell would you turn the Arkhamverse into a looter shooter. I understand Warner Brothers wants massive money, and they're like, you sell a game and you make money, that's great, but we want to make more money. We want to keep making money, because after you buy a single player game, that's it, boom. Other than the DLC, you really don't have any other money making properties from this particular product unless you come out with DLC. But they think, oh, if we make this massively, gigantically huge, online game, this games as a service, which never works. It very few times does a game as a live service work. Okay? I can sit here and say, from the bottom of my heart, visually, it looks great. It plays pretty decent for what it is. But I find myself looking back and thinking, The Adventures was a better game than this. No doubt in my mind. I did like the idea behind this. That's such great potential if they would have made it just a single player experience and not a live games bullshit. This reminds me of so many stupid live service games. And like I said, if this was reskinned with something else, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. But I hate this game. The fact you have to be online even to play it, even when you're not playing it with other people, is stupid. The fact of the way they have the gear system in this to level your character up as you go along getting different guns is stupid. This ain't fucking Borderlands, people. Quit trying to make an online live service Borderlands with a skin of fucking superheroes in it. I absolutely hate this game. And it just bothers me, because this is going to be the downfall of Rocksteady. Because the publisher don't give a shit. They push them to make this turd sandwich, and when it don't make much money, they're going to be like, oh, well, it's your fault. We're closing you down now. And that's what keeps happening with all these damn studios. And it sucks when you have to fight the same repetitive ass fucking purple fucking gumdrop monsters over and over again just to finally get to some dumb boss battle that is so stupid, like the Flash running around. And yeah, it's kind of cool that you have the bad guys helping you out. You got Lex Luthor and other people showing up that help give you the gear that you need to be able to kill these guys. But it's so anticlimactic that how you kill them, the way they die is just pathetic. And don't even get me going about Batman. Kevin Conroy's final voice acting is in this game. And everybody will say they did such a massive disservice to his character. I think it's because he passed away that people are getting a little bit harder on Kevin Conroy's Batman getting killed in this. No, I would say it's like that with all of the Justice League characters that are killed. The only one, hands down, that was actually kind of messed up was Wonder Woman. And she wasn't even, brainwashed. She was kind of helping you fight these guys. And honestly, the end game's garbage. Brainiac is just pathetic in this. I do like the voice acting. I do like the control. The fact of how each character somewhat plays a little bit differently. I mean, like Harley Quinn swings around like Spider-Man almost. Captain Boomerang can kind of teleport himself with his boomerang. Deadshot's got his jetpack. And King Shark is just like, could jump really far. Honestly, it's kind of weird. He could fall in that goo and he dies. But honestly, I can understand why people hate this game so much. It's just going to be an abysmal failure. It's already shown that it is. The scores are bad. And it's such a shame for this game to come from a great studio like Rocksteady, even though it's not the same real people that worked on the other ones, I believe. I mean, the game world? I like the game world. I like the idea behind certain things, like the control of the players. But the fact that you just do the same mundane 4 to 5 fucking things over and over again, and it just builds to this just boring, anticlimactic ending that's just leading into an end game that's non-existent. And it's probably not ever going to get made because this game is such a fucking failure. They knew it was going to be a failure. That's why it got delayed so long. It wasn't because they went back and fixed anything in it. It's the same game that you've seen that no one wanted to play in the first fucking place. But that's just my personal opinion. Please leave in the comments below if you played this, if you agree or disagree with me. And remember, of course, here at Double Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil's in the details. Peace out.